As it is the case here, European mobility includes discovering other places. The Polish students who have come to work as trainees in local restaurants regularly visit the Auvergne volcanoes. The project was organised by an organisation for training in the Auvergne region and the Radom Hotel Management School in Poland. It was made possible thanks to the Leonardo-Mobility programme. It enables young people in vocational training, students or unemployed people to benefit from professional experience abroad.
This mobility programme is financed by the European Commission. In each EU member state there is a national Leonardo agency which gives Leonardo grants. These projects allow young Europeans to have training periods and to benefit from a different professional experience.
Bénéficier d'une expérience professionnelle, mais permet également à nos Français de partir dans des autres pays européens.
One of the major priorities of this project is obviously to find companies ready to take part in the process.
I was contacted by the Montluçon training organisation and asked to host young people in my restaurant. They were looking for a modern restaurant which both respected new European norms and which offered new ways of cooking. My restaurant corresponded exactly to what they were looking for in the Combray area. The students who come are often the best of their schools and are generally very motivated. In fact, I think that in their countries this type of work is more valued than it is perhaps in France.
Jean-Philippe accepted to train two young people, Katarzyna and Michal, for 3 weeks.
I came for the experience and also to obtain a certificate which would allow me to find a job more easily. I chose France because I'm studying French at school, and I heard that the hospitality is great. I also heard from older students who had done the same training period that it had really helped them find a job.
Przydały się mi tutaj praktyki I pomogły im właśnie w zdobyciu pracy lepszej.
When I visited the Radom School, I found out that unlike in France, students do not do trainings while they study. On the contrary, in France, schools often have partnerships with restaurants in order to train students in parallel to their studies. It usually turns out that for every 3 weeks of training in a restaurant, there is a week of school.
The experience I will get from this training will increase my knowledge of French cooking. Also, the certificate I will get will improve my professional qualifications.
The knowledge and skills obtained through the training will be certified with the Europass Mobility, given out by their schools and the National Europass Centre in Poland. It is an opportunity for these young people to get a European experience that is officially recognised and to learn different ways of cooking in Europe.
French cooking has a pretty good reputation. We're used to cooking with a lot of different products that the students may never have had the chance to work with before. On Saturday, for example, I had the opportunity to cook morels. And I realised that they never tasted them before, and this is the case for many ingredients that they like but never had the opportunity to work with.
I have been very surprised by the richness of French cuisine, the variety of dishes, the importance of service, the numerous desserts and cheeses, and the fact that they drink wine at every meal.
In only 8 years, the training organisation has succeeded in bringing together not only companies but also host families for the young trainees.
Może jakieś swoje tradycje, sposób bycia taki francuski.
When living in a host family, we learn French traditions and customs. We get used to their cooking, and through this cultural exchange, we get a taste of the French way of life.
Poznaję ich kulturę I sposób bycia.
Language differences are the main difficulty when we first meet the trainees, but quickly they get used to the atmosphere and most of them adapt well.
We speak in French using a dictionary, but we also speak in English.
Customers are nice, they often smile at me.
Bardzo miło.
Generally, customers happily accept the young trainees. At the beginning, 3 or 4 years ago, as this is a little countryside restaurant, I was afraid of the reaction that farmers and other people from our village would have. But in the end, people readily accepted and even appreciated the exchange.
It has become an exchange that both restaurant managers and local people await impatiently every year. It is an opportunity to share languages and cultures. In other words, it is a real example of European exchange.